Hello, my favorite son. Would you like to read a story? This is The Emperor's New Clothes. In a land far, far away, exactly where, nobody knows, there once lived an emperor who loved fancy clothes. He had games, books, and music, but what he loved best was to stand in the mirror with a new coat or vest. One day, two tailors came to sell their goods in the town square, and said that they had magic clothes that were as thin as air. These clothes are not for everyone. They are a work of art, and you can only see them if you happen to be smart. The tailors were paid nicely, and away they went. In fact, they didn't work at all. All they did was pretend. They sewed imaginary seams and stitched through sleeves of air. They cut and measured bolts of cloth that weren't even there. When the holidays were near, the emperor was in despair. That brown one's old. They've seen that gold. I don't know what to wear. When suddenly he brightened his mind, filled with the thought, perhaps on special days, I'll wear the new clothes that I bought. The emperor rushed to the tailor's at the break of dawn. He wanted his new clothes, and he couldn't wait to try them on. He stood there looking through the store, his servants at his side, but couldn't see a single thing, although he really tried.
Wow! Oh. Oh.
The tailor said, "Your Majesty, come wear the shirt and the vest." The emperor smiled kindly and pretended to get dressed. For he too knew it wouldn't do. He didn't have the heart to say he couldn't see them and admit he wasn't smart. His servants also cheered and clapped to show their delight. They didn't want the emperor to think that they were not bright. The emperor stood in the mirror in his brand new clothes. He couldn't see a thing, and the scary thought arose. This must mean that I'm stupid. But I should keep calm and cool. The villagers cannot know that their emperor is a fool. The tailors knew the emperor was pleased with what they had made, and so they asked for more gold string, and they were quickly paid. They took the gold, but they didn't sew a single seam or skirt. You don't need golden threads to make imaginary shirts. And so the emperor stepped out to greet the crowd below. They cheered him as he pranced about and nodded his hello. "The emperor is naked," said the boy with a big grin. "The emperor's not wearing any clothes upon his skin." A whisper went right through the crowd. They all quickly agreed the emperor had nothing on. He was naked indeed. They laughed out. Our poor emperor knew he had been deceived. He hadn't worn a thing because the clothes were all make-believe. That very day, the emperor declared a new law, that people should only believe in what they truly saw. He thanked the boy for being brave enough to say it out loud, what others had not said, for being afraid and too proud.
The end.
That's it. The end. That was The Emperor's New Clothes. Good night, William. Love you. Be home soon.